I'm Cindy Cloward with Riley Blake Designs, and today I'm going to show you how to make goodie bags. Goodie bags are so fun to make and to give as gifts, whether it's for the holidays or something special. It's like fabric wrapping paper, and if you have a little item to put in here, it's so fun to give to friends or as a holiday gift. So I'm going to show you how to make one size, but I'm going to give you instructions to make 3 different sizes. This is the smallest size. This is a medium size. And this is a large size. I made it in a Halloween goodie bag and then just a fun, sweet, cute little goodie bag. So today I'm going to show you how to make a Christmas one. A lot of times, if you don't know what to give someone, usually give them a gift certificate, right? Why not give them a gift certificate and a cute little bag filled with holiday goodies? So let's show you how easy this is to make. So this size, you're going to cut your fabric 6 by 7 inches. If it is directional, make sure it faces the long way is the longer measurement. So this is the 7 inches, this is 6 inches. So just be mindful of that if it is directional. This is non-directional, so it doesn't matter. So you cut those the same size. And then I also like to make the straps the same color as my lining. So this is 2 inches width of fabric because I like to make both my straps at once, and then I cut them down to the size that I want. So you take your 2 fabrics and you're going to go right sides together. And I'm going to sew here, down, and over. I'm going to take this one, right sides together, here, down, and over. But on this one, I'm going to leave a little bit of an opening to turn inside out. So your lining fabric, leave a little opening. I'm going to take that machine and show you how it's done. Okay, I sewed these together, a little chain piece. I'm just going to clip that over. I did a 1/4 inch seam on this one. Because it's such a small little bag that you're working with, I took a slightly bigger seam on the lining. So sometimes they don't quite fit up when you're using these little spaces. So this one, I'm going to flip inside out. Oh, I got a pin right there. Just going to cut off my corners. I'm going to flip inside out. I left a 2 inch opening for turning. I really like this clover tool that I poke out my corners. Don't push too hard, you'll push right through. I'm going to line it up here. I've been quilting so long, I kind of nestle my seams like that. Just make a quick pin job right there. Flip that, I just do kind of the opposite. You can open them and sew them like that. That's just fine. Okay, now I'm going to make my handles. Now I only need, let's see, 17 inches, 8.5 inches for both of mine. So if you're making a lot of them, I use width of fabric. I just make one right after the other. So 8.5 inches times 2, let's just fold it over. So for one, this is extra. I'm going to sew my 17 inches all together. Again, I fold this over. Open that up. Just gonna fold that into the center. This is gonna be a really teeny little handle. I like to use my tailor's clapper. It gives me a good crisp edge. Then I'm going to press that over and finish off. Okay, so this is all pressed. So you have one side that's open. I'm going to top stitch both sides, but I'm going to top stitch my open side first. So I'm going to take it to the machine and sew both sides. Okay, I just sewed my handles. I'm going to just fold it over, cut it down the middle. I'm going to angle it like that. So I'm going to find my center. I like to fold that over like this. And then this is so little, I'm just going to eyeball it around my center point. I'm just going to do about 1/2 inch on each side of that center fold. Put that over. Let's just trim that a little bit. I make sure they line up the ones on the bottom. If you want to just do a quick check, make sure they're even on both sides. That looks good. That looks good. Okay, I'm going to take it to the machine and sew all the way around. Okay, take out your pins. Sometimes you take it out as you sew. Sometimes I sew over top of my pins, whichever easier. But when you're sewing with something teeny, sometimes you need to leave them in to make sure things don't move. I've sewed all the way around, so I'm going to pull this out. There's your opening where you flip everything inside out. Okay, I'm going to pop out my corners like this handy dandy tool there. That looks good. Looks like it's sewn right. Put my lining back in. Looks good. But I do want to sew this off. Now, if you want to do a really invisible seam, you would use same color thread and just hand stitch it. But I'm using white thread and I just want to get this done. So I'm going to stitch close, my opening closed. And it's a lining, so you don't look at it very often, so I think it's fine to stitch it with your right thread. Okay, I've stitched my opening closed. Get the last little bits of these threads. You're almost done. I'm going to give it a press, a good press. You can use your clapper or not. There we go. There's one more thread I want to grab. So now the last thing I like to do to finish off a project is top stitch all along the top. Just finished top stitching. Just trim off any excess threads. There you go. And how cute is that? This goodie bag is ready to be filled with goodies.